Thanks for joining us in this edition, Renovation Time. Back in a kitchen rental here. Been here about 3 days. Just going to throw some mud on the walls here shortly. So where does a rental like this start? So typically with a design, and I actually just pulled this up, we leave these here. And these are critically important with a kitchen rental or a bath rental, that you actually have a design with all the measurements. And what our guys do, Scott will come over and he'll actually lay it out on the floor so we can, number one, make sure it's all going to work. But number two, everybody from the electrician to the plumber to the patio door guys, everybody knows what's going on. They can actually see how the kitchen's laid out. And I think the customers like that as well. So that's the initial part. So Emily would do the design on the kitchen for us and lay it out, and then we modify it and change it according to what the customer's looking for. Once we kind of get that design narrowed down, then we start putting prices to the kitchen or bath rental. But design is really, really important, and you want something like this on site at all times for everybody that's involved in the job, so everyone knows what's going on and where everything's going. So our electricians came in, they put 6 pots, LED pots in here, as you can see, and then they actually just put another one right here for us. That's going to be another LED light. So we're going to have 7 in the ceiling. All these holes here, see all these cuts, that's from the electricians, because they come in and they just basically cut holes. But the one good thing about our electricians is they actually cut it out neatly, so we can just actually put a new piece in there, put fiber tape over this, mud and tape it all, and it'll be perfectly fine. You won't even see it when we're finished. The same here, you can see this is where all cabinetry is going anyway, so we will give this 3 coats of mud and paint it. We always do, but you don't necessarily have to, but you definitely want to give it at least 1 coat. But this is a chase because we're putting LED lighting in, so you can see this is going to be under cab lighting under the cabinets, the upper cabinet. So he's got one there, and one over here. Again, fairly simple, a lot of new stuff, like there's a new plug and switch here. They had to get rid of some plugs in the wall, so that's all been taken care of from the basement. And literally there's not that much for us to repair in here, which is nice. Flooring in here, I mentioned I'd talk about that. We are doing hardwood in here. So we call our good friends at Floor Trends. They'll come in and actually lay the hardwood for us. And it'll take them like a day, but we want to have this basically all mudded, sanded, primed before we actually get to the hardwood. And then he'll come in and do the hardwood. Patio doors going in, I think in next Tuesday, so about 4 days from now. And then, yeah, we'll be in good shape. So as you can see, coming along nicely. Make sure you get a design. Make sure it's exactly what you want. Make a bucket list of all the things prior to getting the design done so you can give it to your designer, and you should be good to go.
Renovation Time is brought to you by Anden Kitchen Bath Centre. Visit their showroom at 1985 Lansdowne Street West, just west of Braley Drive.